What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to the Life's Metal. It's time for a big edition of... What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to another edition of No Life Till Metal. It's time for another big edition of... The Mail. That's right. Time for edition of The Mail. This edition of The Mail is brought to you by a couple of cool cats. This first one being Billy Hurst. And if you don't know who Billy Hurst is, he is the guy who's in the thumbnail that I put up on this video. And he is a metalhead slash country music artist. Likes many different forms of music, but he actually plays country music, plays in country bands, has albums out under the name Billy Hurst. And him and I recently worked on his a re-release of one of his 90s albums, kind of updating the look a little bit of the album and releasing it on vinyl. Anyhow, that guy right there, who also likes heavy metal, sent me this box. Do I know what's in here? No idea. I didn't even know he sent a box. So let's go ahead and check it out. I did not pre-open this at all. If you haven't checked out his channel, I will definitely leave a link below. Like I said, he does show a lot of metal. More so than country, actually. But he also does videos, I think he has Mondays, he has Music Mondays, where he actually plays a song on his guitar and sings, and releases that every Monday, I believe. I caught the glimpse of what's on the top of this. Right on. Alright, well, there's obviously a record in here. And right up is, I got the camera kind of close to me today, so Nazareth Hot Tracks. So I'm a huge Nazareth fan. I have nearly everything they've released on either vinyl, CD, or both. And this is basically just a best of, but I just didn't have it. And, you know, when it comes to collecting vinyl from bands I love, like Nazareth, I just want to get everything. And I'm pretty sure he showed this in a video. He, like, picked up a whole bunch of stuff. And I might have commented on it that, right on, cool, I don't have that one. And there you go. He's a nice guy, and he sent it to me. So, inner sleeve, pictures of the band. Unfortunately, Dan McCafferty is no longer in the band, although they're still touring. And anyhow, a couple of their album covers in there. So very cool. This next one is even cooler because only 6 people, and I saw the last one too. But this is Billy's new album, or I should say a new album, but his re-released 90s album. This is Small Town Fool, and that is the a printout of the front and back cover that I worked on for him. So it'll look very similar to this when it comes out. As you can see, this is a test pressing, and it is number 2 of 6, and it is signed by Billy himself. If I recall, this is a double album set. And this is a test pressing, and then you can see he's using Erica Records, and I've shown Erica Records stuff before. I've dealt a lot with them through Rocks and Retroactive and other labels, and they usually do a very good job. Not the quickest turnaround, but they usually deliver a solid product. So that's, you know, a very good thing about them. Billy Hurst, Small Town Fool. So, am I a country fan? I'm a music fan. I do like different styles outside of metal and hard rock, believe it or not. I even have some rap records in my collection. Do I listen to a lot of country? No. I don't like modern country at all. That stuff that they play on the radio now, it sounds just like bad pop to me. But regardless, Billy plays kind of more of a southern rock vibe at times. Matter of fact, one of the songs on here, let's see if it's on here, Son of a Trucker Man, plays what I want to say is like an ode to Lynyrd Skynyrd's vocalist, and damn, his name is escaping me right now, which is ridiculous, but anyhow. So there you go. Like I said, very good stuff. I might have to play this in the background when I'm doing a metal video sometime, just as a contrast. So this is actually very similar to the CD version of the album from Billy, but we updated a little bit. We made a little warmer colors, changed the fonts quite a bit. The back cover is totally different, I believe, from what he had when the CD released from the 90s. I think it originally came out in 1995. And finally, this is Zeppelin's Coda, and I must have mentioned to him that I have Coda, but I have a really, it's just not a good copy. And this one looks to be in pristine condition. This is definitely original pressing, not a re-release. There you go, on the Swan Song label. Classic Zeppelin. This is, of course, after the band had broke up and we lost Bonham. But these are basically leftover tracks, and some of these songs on here are just as good as any of the stuff that they released while they were together. A couple of these songs I actually think get played on radio still. I Can't Quit You Baby, maybe? I know that some of these songs are played on the radio. Anyhow, as Blackmore Rules would say, Zeppelin, Poor Man's Deep Purple. Regardless, I'm a poor man and I like Led Zeppelin, so. Alright, thank you very much. Man, I am... By the way, if you saw my last video, you heard I had a really crackly voice. I ended up getting some sort of bad bug and was just done for almost a week, which is why I haven't posted any videos. So I'm having a little bit of a struggle even now. I still have the sniffles and I'm still coughing and I'm still a little under the weather, but really wanted to open these up, especially this one from Billy, because I was hoping the test pressing would be in it because I really wanted to see it. So anyhow, thank you, Billy. Really appreciate it. Pardon my my grossness as I sniffle and hack and whatnot. This next box came all the way from the UK, from a guy who runs a new channel that I really enjoy. I think I've seen every one of his videos. The Headbanging Zulu UK, and he sent a box of stuff along. I sent him a couple of CDs maybe about a month ago, and he responded by sending this box, which he didn't have to do, but he did anyhow, which is very, very kind of him. And I've actually had this one here all week long, and like I said, I've been sick and I just haven't had a chance to record any videos. So got this thing open. Let's take a look. Headbanging Zulu. Check out his, obviously from the name of his channel, you can tell he is a metalhead. He has a very cool, like, Australian English accent. I believe he actually is originally from Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got this really thick accent, and I just love it. I like hearing him, I like watching him, and his videos are always entertaining. So definitely check his channel out. I will leave a link below to his channel as well. There is a rather long letter from him, which I, of course, will not read on. This is cool. We got your Union Jack bandana, which is very cool. Actually, I don't know if you can see it in this video, but if you look on the top of all my CD shelves up here, you can see there's like all these pins hanging, and the way I have them hung is I've got bandanas rolled over the edge, and I put the pins on it. So anyhow, I like bandanas. Okay, this is a t-shirt. I made the t-shirts. It is my calling card. Okay, so this is a t-shirt that he made for his channel. The Headbanging Zulus UK. Can't have enough black t-shirts. I have tons of them and I wear them all the time, obviously. You guys see me? I don't think I've ever worn a shirt that wasn't black. Maybe once in a while, but... what else is in here? This is some CDs. He does show CDs and vinyl. Recently he's been showing mostly vinyl, but I know he does both CDs and vinyl. Oh, you know what? He kind of did tell me about this, and I had just forgotten he was going to send it. This is the Anvil box set. 5 original albums in 1 box. So you get some of their more obscure, less popular albums in here. Strength and Steel, Pound for Pound, Worth the Wait, Plugged In Permanent, absolutely no alternative. And like I say, with this band, they were one band I never lost interest in, and I bought all their albums as new releases. I mean, I just never did lose interest in Anvil, and I still love them today. So, Anvil box set, just a cool collectible for an Anvil fanatic like myself. That's very kind. You could have just sent this one thing and I would have been stoked, so appreciate it. Let's see what else we got. There is other things in here though. There's a couple more CDs. Okay, I don't know much about this band. I have heard them. This is Within Temptation. The Unforgiving. Roadrunner Records. Let's see what year this was. 2011. Kind of epic, progressive, I don't know, European style power metal with female vocals. But I just don't have any in my collection, so I don't know, I just never got heavily into that whole operatic style, you know, epic bands like that. It's not because I didn't necessarily like it, I just never really got into it, so never dug real deep into it. But this too is Within Temptation, Mother Earth from 2003, so this is an older album. By the way, I apologize if it's dark. It's we actually having a pretty good lightning storm outside, so I got the whole room powered off of one little light over there, and the camera's on battery. So these are some Christian literature. Like myself, he is a believer, a Christian. So he sent me some stuff from, I believe this is probably his church. And lastly, is it lastly? See if I miss anything. Oops. No, it's not lastly. There's one other thing in here. There's another t-shirt. And he makes his own t-shirts too. I don't know if he has a press or if he does. I don't know how he does it. He didn't say, so. Alright, what does this t-shirt say? This is cool. Praise to live, live to praise. Very cool. So yeah, like I said, he makes his own t-shirts, so both the t-shirts he sent were made by him. So, very cool. And then, of course, I showed you the other one here. Yeah, there is one more CD in here, and this actually came separately. It actually came in today, and I opened it quickly, not looking to see who it was from. So I already looked at this one, but this is Nightwish, Dark Passion Play, 2000. I looked at their date earlier and I forgot already. 2007. This one came without a case, but which is perfectly fine. When you're shipping overseas, send them without the cases because you're just shipping plastic, and I have tons of cases. So usually when I do trades with people from overseas, I just if I do a lot of CDs, I'll send one just to give it a stiffener kind of stiffener look. But mostly I just stick to the putting them in something like this and sending the artwork with it. So Nightwish, another one of those epic progressive European power metal bands with female vocals. Again, I don't know much about them. I know people love them. Not sure why I haven't checked more of them out, but now that I have it on CD, I will. Yeah, you know, it's just with me, if I don't have it on vinyl or CD, I tend not to really check it out real well. People always send me links to YouTube, and of course I listen to them, but I don't really get into it unless it really grabs me. But for the most case, unless I own a CD or a piece of vinyl and actually spend some time with it, I just never really dig into it. So anyhow, enough chattering. I've got a week worth of chatter in me because I haven't been on YouTube all week. So appreciate y'all watching. Definitely appreciate the cool VCLT from Headbanging Zulu and Billy Hurst. Thank you both, and do check out their channels if you haven't already. So that's it for No Lights Metal. God bless and stay strong.